Hey everyone, how's it going? For me, today has been as good as it gets. In this video, I want to talk about notebooks and how great they are, how great notebooks are. We love notebooks. Woo! Yeah! I'm talking about notebooks. Many people associate notebooks with school and like work, but you have to think on the other side of things. Like a notebook is an open journal. It's an open experience. Although I haven't really used a notebook outside of its stigmatized purpose, I do have to say they are inspiring. Not those notebooks that say kind messages like "you gotta believe," "you got this," and "steal the day." No, I'm not talking about those notebooks. And while yes, these notebooks tell you uplifting words and, reinforce your self-esteem.
Yeah, I'm not talking about those.
I want to talk about those notebooks that you come to know and love. Those basic notebooks. Like, for example, this notebook. I want to talk about notebooks like these. The OG original notebooks. And while yes, these notebooks are great and all, but there are flaws that I want to put together within this video. Let's gather together the top 6 notebook turnoffs and level of turnoffness. Let's get right into it. What are you doing here? Oh, hi. Is this the recycle? This isn't the recycle, this is my room. No? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Alright, have a nice day. Don't forget to recycle. Alright, bye. Have a good day. Sorry. Oh, oops. I'm a klutz. I'm sorry. Alright, going now. Bye. I'm telling you, it's huge. Wait, where are you going? You spend too much time on that darn notebook. Yo, this is so sad. I'm literally crying right now. Number 6, it's a quick fix. Get it with backup trail mix. Okay, so imagine this scenario. You're a humble student, just getting along your day. You just finished school, and you're happy about that. And you're just putting away your notebook. You go outside, and it's cloudy, but you don't mind. I mean, it might not rain. You're holding your notebook outside as, you can't really fit inside your book bag. You have a lot of stuff in there. You got your textbooks, you got your laptop. Just got a lot of stuff in there, you can't fit it. It's packed to the brim with stuff. You can't fit stuff in there. However, you're confident that you can make it to your bus on time before it rains, holding your notebook in your hand, and you'll be just fine. But by the time you're halfway there towards the bus, the clouds just decide to rain their wrath down on you and your humble notebook. You glance at your notebook. You took such good consideration and care for it, and you think, man, I really have to get to that bus right now, ASAP. But no matter what you do, your notebook might get wet in some shape or form, so you want to minimize the amount of damage it might take. Yeah, you try to think, hey, maybe if I try to shove my notebook inside my book bag, maybe in some grace, it would work. It would work maybe. It has to work. There has to be some way I can protect my stuff. Foolish of you to think that. As deep down inside, no matter what you do, your notebook will get wet. And it's just the circle of life. The circle of life. Water, it's just a circle of life. The circle of getting your notebook wet by water life. You have condensation, you have rain, and you have your notebook on the bottom just suffering. Yeah, I hate it when you try your best to not get your notebook wet, but it goes along and gets moist. Keep water away from notebooks, Keep them safe. Paper and water do not go together. Number 5. Yeah, number 5. We're at 5, okay? 5 turnoffs for notebooks. And you're hearing them right now. Never thought you'd hear this in a video. Yeah, I hate when my notebook starts to get beat up and get ripples on it, especially if you have spiral notebooks. Those notebooks do not take it kindly, getting slight damage on it. If you ruin the spiral on the notebook, it's toast, You gotta replace it. Or just take the papers out and you have papers. And you have a binder, so That's it. However, on the bright side, a beat up notebook shows you how hashtag radical you are. Hardcore. Number 4. This annoyance relates to the last one, but I'm going to put it in its own category because it's annoying. To explain this annoyance, let's go back to that kid who's just finished school and heading home on the bus. After you arrive home after the torrential downpour that occurred just a few minutes ago and just, cleared up because, that's how it is. However, what you didn't know was when you closed your notebook after class. You closed your notebook on a little fold, so, and when you closed it, it's like, oh, it's just fine, But when you open it and you see what you did. You made a mistake. Absolute buffoon. You made a mistake. And look at this crease. Look at it. So big. You can basically see this like from the galaxy. Sorry. Aww. But yeah, you can see that notebook from like the galaxy. And you can't take it back. I mean, it disappears and you just gotta like place some pressure down on it, Flatten out that curve, flatten out that crease. Your notebook now becomes like the 8th wonder of the world. Move away Mount Everest and the Grand Canyon. Look at this guy's notebook. It's absolutely horrendous. Number 3. Well, I can't beat around the bush any longer. I hate to say this. Notebooks take paper, and paper comes from trees. And we love trees. Trees matter. I'll come down and see. Oh, my mom just called. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I'm back and I'm ready to kick booty. Okay, no, not really. So yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Hey, I'm back. I just helped my mom with some jackfruit, and it's pretty gross, but I mean. I've heard it tastes good, so kind of looking forward to seeing that a bit. It's kind of raining almost, so that might happen. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with the video. Anyway, where were we? Number 3, I think. Well, I can't beat around the bush any longer. You need trees to make a notebook, like this notebook here. The notebook that I dearly love, and it's relative, These notebooks needed trees in order to get here in my hands. And it's kind of sad, that trees, the things you need for oxygen, take away CO2. It's just, you need them for this. And I mean, it could go to a good cause, Notebooks are pretty good and I like them. But I mean, why can't we just have something in life that doesn't take away from like something else? Can't we just have one thing that's not bad for the environment? I guess not, and we just have to be conservative about it. Yeah. Anyway, number 2. That part of the notebook that holds your pages together? That little bind, this bind over here that holds your notebooks together? It's pretty fantastic, It flows like a gentle lake, and it's a magnificent sight to behold. But what I don't like about it is that little, hump on it, that let me show you again. You see the hump? Yeah. I don't like that. No, thank you. Nicholas does not like humps. No humps for me. No hump, Nicholas. No humps. I gosh darn hate it what that hump symbolizes. You can do like gymnastics over that. It symbolizes like everything that's inconvenient about the world. All the inconveniences symbolized in that little hump of the notebook. And you just don't like it. Yeah, you can avoid it with like spiral notebooks. But as I said previously before, spiral notebooks, the spiral can get beat up and it's just rendered useless, kind of. But I mean, hashtag radical, you're radical, have a beat up notebook. We need notebook 2.0. No humps, no lumps, perfect for me.
No tea, because I don't like tea.
Hot chocolate's pretty good. Number 9, the final thing you need to know. Number one, yeah, I hope I didn't say 9 just a minute ago. Number 9, the final thing you need to know.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Picture this scenario. You're browsing through the aisles of your local merchandise store. You're just looking, just, skimming around. You might find something, you might not. It's just an experience. Like, you just like the feeling of shopping. Like, I don't have to get anything, but like, look at all this stuff. Like, this is something. This is a background.
I like it.
But then you stumble across the school supply section. What the heck? I might as well check it out. It's gonna be pretty good, I guess. Look at some pencils, some pens, and look, there's a notebook. It's checking off everything that's right about a notebook. It has the right look to it, right color. It's what you want. So you go to that notebook and it's like you hold it in your hands. You hold the notebook firmly in your hand. You open the notebook just to see the beauty that is held within the notebook. But however, your smile that was all wide just quickly fades away, like gone. It's gone. It's no longer there. Like a smile, no, it never existed before. Because when you opened it, you see dates. You see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, next week, next month. You see dates. You picked up a calendar notebook. And I can understand a calendar notebook. Like, they're pretty cool in the fact that, like, if you want to schedule out your day, pretty useful. And like some may argue, yeah, it's more useful than having a notebook because at least you have like a format to like follow by. But it kind of takes away from like the inspiration. You can add designs to like a calendar notebook. Like, I've seen some pretty good designs, but it's not a notebook. It is a notebook. It's not like the notebook that you're used to. Top 10 reasons why number 7 is the greatest number. Oh, do people still dab ironically? Yeah. You can write stuff like that or any other stuff. It doesn't have to be that. It can be any other thing. It can be any other thing you want. Calendar notebooks are pretty good. They're pretty stylish and, all thumbs up. But this is a list about notebooks. And, this is my list about notebooks. And I don't mean to be rude. But I don't feel comfortable about being baited and shifted by a flippin' notebook. Okay, that's the video. Goodbye. Notebooks. You see them when you're at the store. Notebooks. Their numbers only adding more. Notebooks. They cause her to divorce. I see my notebook every day. More than I see my wife. Life doesn't feel the same. So, will you please come home? I text and I call you and I miss you every day. Since you've been gone, I've been going through a change. I learned through the era of my fool selfish ways. And I have to say, please come home.